Register now.
Hey guys, hi, very good evening to all of you and welcome to the session. This is your master teacher Harsh Priyam and I am full live in front of all of you with this new session which you wanted from a long time. Yeah, I know that. People keep on asking me, sir, what should be done so that we should stop procrastinating. So procrastination over the few past years, it has become a real big challenge and a real big problem. So if you ask me way back in like 10 years back, probably this was not a big problem. I'm not saying it was not a problem. It was still a problem, but it was not such a big problem. Okay. Now we have to see that how can we actually have a control over this procrastination and what is this? So ladies and gentlemen, this is your master teacher Harsh Priyam and I am going to tell you about all these things in today's session. So just sit tight till the end of the session, be there so that till the end, I can make you understand that this procrastination is not such a big problem and yes, it is tameable. Okay, so here we start. Now, before we getting into the procrastination thing, first of all, those people who do not understand what is procrastination, please understand it. It's an English term, so you might be thinking, sir, what is it? Or am I having this problem or not? So procrastination is a situation where a person is actually able to think for it, aim very high for it, but probably not able to do anything for it. So say for example, if I want to get selected into JEE, so I start building my whole castle around it that okay, I will be going into JEE, I will be taking this branch, people will be talking about me, I'll be having this and I'll be having that X, Y, Z, everything. I made up my whole castle around it. But in reality, on the ground, what have I done? Absolutely nothing. Have I started studying? No. Have I started giving extra time to my studies? No. Have I started taking extra sessions? No. Means you are planning everything, but you're not executing. That is called as procrastination. Now, so ladies and gentlemen, procrastination could be a very big trauma for many of you, and you need to actually check it out. Now, before getting into this thing, let me just tell you that procrastination is not a very bad thing if it is in a controlled fashion. So the controlled fashion of procrastination is actually called as planning, or you can say that a strong intent therapy. So intent therapy, it simply means that when you need or when you want something very strongly, you start imagining about it. And that is a very good method to actually get into that mind frame where you can really achieve it, but only if it is controlled. For most of the students, it's not controlled, and that's why it brings a lot of problem. So let's see it one by one, what can be done on this. Now, causes and effects of procrastination. So let's first of all talk about it. Causes. Now, these causes which I am going to tell you, they are very real. And just think, you will understand that yes, they are, some of them, or in fact might be, all of them might be with you. Okay, so first one, lack of motivation. This is the first and the most important thing. See, if you are very much motivated that tomorrow you are going to hit a 50 in your cricket match, in your gully cricket, you won't procrastinate that, okay, I will be hitting a 50 and people will be clapping about me. You won't think about it. Why? Because you know, okay, even if I get 50, it's like fine. No matter people clap for me or don't clap for me. You'll just simply go there and you'll play. But if you're not very confident, like you're not confident whether will you be able to get into JEE or not, so you start procrastinating. Okay, so tomorrow when I'll wake up, I'll study this, and then I will be the topper of the coaching, and then okay, I'll do this, I'll do that. Problem is motivation. You lack motivation of working on it. So you should have that motivation. Otherwise, it's a problem. Don't have that lack motivation. Low self-confidence. Many people think that, okay, whether will I be able to do it or not. So that's why their mind corners. Their mind actually makes a corner in their brain itself where they make a beautiful world which starts believing that, yes, I will be able to do it. In fact, I have done it. And that is a problem. So low self-confidence is another big problem. So people, you need to be confident. If you are not confident, don't go for it. But if you are going for it, make yourself very damn confident. Very important. Okay. Moving ahead, fear of failure. The biggest problem. Many of the people do think, in fact, normal people also do think that what if I fail? But the point is that at that point when you give up, or at that point when you allow this fear to overcome your motivation, at that point of time, this becomes a real problem. So fear of failure is again a big problem. Moving ahead, lack of understanding. So surely if you're not understanding that topic, you're not understanding that goal, that aim, you will end up doing procrastination, because procrastination simply leads you to think about the results of that achievement. It don't let you think about the tantrums and the hardship which you need to go through for achieving that result. So that's the problem. Moving ahead, trouble concentrating. If you are having troubles in concentration, surely it will again add up to this, and I hope you all would be able to correlate that yes sir, we have trouble in concentration, we have a troubling time with the concentration part, and that's why most of the time we end up doing procrastination. So yes, that is a very real big problem. Right now I'm just telling you the problem. After this I'll be telling you, after this completing this, I'll be telling you the solution of it also. Okay, so just wait. Perfectionism. Most of the people, not most, some of the people do think that they have to do perfect thing, and in anticipation of that okay, I will do perfect, I'll do perfect, they don't even start. So people, there is nothing called as perfect. The thing what you do, it eventually becomes perfect, but first of all you have to start, and that start is always imperfect. So don't go for perfectionism. Okay, moving ahead, low energy levels. Many times it happens that if I'm not feeling so energetic, feeling low on motivation or on energy, both of them leads to again the big problem. Okay, and poor organizational skills. So this adds up. This is basically for those people who are working in a team. So if you don't have a good organizational skill, or you don't know how to work in team, then it will be a problem for you. Otherwise, not for students. Moving ahead. Now, effects of procrastination, it can be devastating. You all know, I don't need to tell you much about this. So it can be devastating. People can actually end up spending hours and hours just thinking about something and doing nothing absolutely. So yes, it is a big problem. So you need to tame it. It can even bring down your confidence level to severe low, all-time low, and where you can start even thinking that okay, this is not my cup of tea and I'm not good for it. I'm not made for it. Even people start thinking that okay, I should quit. But it is not you, it is your brain who is giving you a false instruction, because you have killed a lot of your time, and that's a problem. Okay, so stop doing it. Stop doing it. Moving on. Next, how can we learn to avoid procrastination? So what could be the solution for it? Break the project into smaller tasks. Very important. See, why are you not getting motivation? It is because that the entire aim. So say for example, if my aim or if your aim is to get into JEE, JEE is a 2 years hardship. Obviously, no one gets motivated to work for 2 years. Who would get motivated that much, man? So you have to break it into parts. Like you have to take a aim of 1 month, that after 1 month I will be here, I'll be clearing this exam, or I'll be clearing this test, or I'll be having this much marks in my test. Break it into achievable small targets which can actually be, you are able to see it in front of your eyes that yes, I have done this and I have achieved this. That is important. Okay, moving on. Next, make it meaningful, and please do not make those smaller targets like impractical targets, like in 1 month I will be completing this one entire book. Damn man, it's not possible. It's not possible. So in either way, you're going to get again demotivated. So don't do that. Yeah, moving ahead, build up your confidence. Very important. Having that confidence even for a smaller goal or a bigger goal is very important. It's a key. So if you're not getting that confidence, talk to some positive people who can actually give or build up your confidence that yes, it's not all in vain, and you're not a worthless people. You are not a worthless person. You would be able to get that. So that is very important. Okay, moving on. Create a dedicated study space, very important for you, so that where you can concentrate and give your full attention to any topic. Very important. Moving ahead, eat healthy and get lots of sleep. Very important. Why important? Because if you sleep well, your brain performs well. Your brain is not always in a tired state, and that is why you don't feel low on energy. And energy, having a high energy is very important. Then only you will work more, okay, and you will think less. Moving on, set clear goals. So I already said that you should set clear targets and achievable targets. Moving ahead, make a project plan and stick to it. very important. If you are making a project plan, so if you are making a goal which is achievable, you know it is achievable, then make a plan which you can stick to. Don't make again unconventional plans that I will wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and then I'll start studying. No one does that, man. No one wakes up at 4 o'clock even. In fact, that is also very tough. So if you are already doing it, then go for it. But if you are not able to do it, why to make such a plan which is not achievable? Make it like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, that is like understandable. Making 4 o'clock wake up, not possible. Okay, moving ahead, develop good study skills, very important, so that you can take down the notes, you can read well, don't sleep and read, all these stuffs, important thing. And then the most, procrastination is the thief of time. So please understand it, people. Those who have understood it, start working on it, because the moment you understand that it is a problem, you start working on it. But till the time you don't understand that it is a problem, you don't even work for it. So it's high time you should understand that yes, it is a big problem. And so start working on it. Yeah, fine. Those people who like this session and who want to stay more with Vedantu, who want to study with Vedantu in their live sessions, who want to study with me, they can actually go to a link given in the description box, that is vdnt.in/ydpro. Once you go to that link, you will be able to see all the details there. Just fill all your details. You will be able to find a course page where you can see all your details. You can choose your own course. These subscriptions you can choose. And then at the end, whatever subscription suits you, just choose that. Use a coupon code HPEPRO. This coupon code will give you an extra 15% discount and you will be able to join into Vedantu's session. Yeah, and let me tell you, Vedantu has started all the crash courses and revision courses at Vedantu for your 10th board examinations. So those who were waiting for this, they should join it, and they should join it fast. Otherwise, seats will be full and the syllabus will go ahead. So why to wait? Just join it ASAP. Yeah, cool, guys. So that was all for this session. If you have liked this session, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Stay in touch and keep on studying. Till then, bye bye, take care, good night. Bye bye.